Zdravím milovníky a milovnice adventur. Tady Hlavster. Vítám vás u dalšího dílu mojí let's play série ze hry Broken Sword Stín templářů. Tak v minulém díle jsme s Georgem pátrali v Molfasonu a na nalezišti Baphometa a za pomoci poháru, který nám půjčila paní hraběnka de Vasconcelos, jsme odhalili další stopu, která by nás měla dovíst k dědictví toho Dona Carlose. No a ten pohár by se měli asi vrátit paní hraběnce. Takže se teďka vracíme do Španělska. A než budeme ve Španělsku pokračovat, tak budu rád, když hodíte na video like, budete video sdílet. A pokud se vám líbí moje tvorba, chtěli byste mě podpořit a sledovat aktuální videa, neváhejte dát odběr a zvoneček, ať vám nic neuteče. A teď nebudu dlouho zdržovat, jdeme na to. Tak jo, jsme zpátky ve Španělsku. Tady máme našeho zahradníka Gargamela Lópeze.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute? Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Tak si trošku popovídáme.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing? When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge, as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of this.
Count on it.
Jo, určitě, protože vlastně ta hraběnka jí hodně vzdálený předek, ten Don Carlos, patřil k templářům. A vlastně během výpravy, než se vrátil, tak mu někdo vyvraždil sloužící a unesl obě děti. I vlastně někdo schoval ten kalich. No a neví se prostě, kdo to byl, a ten Don Carlos zmizel. Ale vlastně jeho hrob je někde v té Francii, nejspíš. No nic, tak co ví o hraběnce dalšího, nebo co nám řekne za novinky?
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the de Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Tak jo, tak jdeme dál. Řekneme se o tom, co neví.
I've had the chalice polished.
Oh, it is magnificent.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Señor Stobbarda.
Tak jo, jdeme dovnitř. Tak hneme nahoru k hraběnce.
Señor Stobbarda, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft claw.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knights secreting great wealths away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
Tak jo, tak co pak ví dalšího o těch šachách?
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if...
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
The Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant. Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the Vasconcelos are cursed.
No tyjo, to by bylo něco, že ten sluha je možná ukryl na tom panství, ale když ho zabili, tak už samozřejmě Carlosovi nemohl říct, že někde schoval. Carlos to nevěděl, odjel, nevyzvedl je a oni tam asi zemřeli. No, to je hodně smutný, jestli je to tak.
There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobbard?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
No jo, tak doufám, že nebude muset zpátky do Francie.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city. I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Tak jo, tak se tady ještě podíváme.
An old grandfather clock stood against the wall. I doubted the Templars had hidden anything in there. There was a bookcase, bureau kind of affair. I didn't recognize any of the titles, apart from an ancient edition of Don Quixote.
No, Bibli tam asi nemají, že jo?
I didn't recognize...
Ne.
The fire was made up and ready, waiting for the year to turn cold. It was way too warm to light the fire. Military hardware, medieval style. I came here to solve a mystery, not go jousting.
To nejsou štěpy, ale dřevce na to, no. Rytířský turné, aspoň tak vypadá.
There was a boar's head over the fire. It didn't look very happy. Must be hard to look happy when you're wearing a chimney breast. Now what the hell was I going to do with a hog's head?
No jako trofej, kvůli čemu asi jinému.
It was a large window with shutters. From the window, I could see some sort of balcony. It didn't look like it was used too often. It was a large window with shutters. From the window, I could see the garden, including Lopez, who was still watering the damn thing.
Ta tráva musí být už solidně podmáčená. Musíme se podívat ven. A můžeme se zkusit zeptat Lopeze, jestli o tom něco neví, o těch odkazech na Bibli, ale pochybuju.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Tak nějak.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, senor Stobbard.
Musíme se podívat do toho mauzolea. Dívám se dovnitř. Jo, tady jsme něco vlastně našli. Myslím, že to byl ten pohár.
The mausoleum contained 5 tombs for 5 of the Knights Templar, man-size in marble. George Stobbarda, grave robber. No, I don't think so. High up in the dome were windows. I guess they might open them to make it less stuffy in there. Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit. I couldn't reach up there.
Bible.
The chess pieces had been removed, and the Bible returned to its resting place. The candles had been lit. The Countess's way of saying thanks to her ancestors, I guess.
Musíme se podívat do Bible, třeba tam něco bude. Ty odkazy. Výborně.
It was too delicate. It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the mausoleum.
A třeba ji hrabenka může přeložit. Tak uvidíme, co to s ní udělá, ta Bible.
Hello again. Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns.
Co to má
The
znamenat?
last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Tak zajdem za Lopezem.
I'll just have another...
Very well.
Lopez by to měl znát pořádně, tak za ním zajdem. Že by si té studny opravdu nevšiml, že by to nějaká nebyla opravdu. To zjistíme.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
Well, si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can
Villa.
you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
Kde by mohla být?
Well, you must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Ještě jednou.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobbarda. I shall give it more thought.
Tak se podíváme po okolí. než
Catch you
něco
later,
napadne.
Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobbarda.
Říkám, jestli tady něco neobjevíme. Zajdeme k tomu mauzoleu znova a uvidíme. Co je to tady? Tady vypadá, že by něco mohlo být, ale je to blbě vidět.
The De Vasconcelos Mausoleum, where 5 Templars lie. I didn't want to mess with the building.
Podíváme se dovnitř. Jo, bude to nějak asi sundat ten lustr? Ale co se stane, když si tam tu tyče a zkusíme to okno zavřít?
Now that it had given up its secret, the glass squares in the lectern were just decorative again.
Nevypadá, že by to něco bylo. Zkusíme si tímhle tě nepůjde stáhnout i ten lustr. Ne. Otevřeme to okno a uvidíme. No, podíváme se ven. Tady je jako zvláštní místo. Opět zase nic nenapadlo. A uvidíme, zkusíme to ještě jednou.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet.
Sakra.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobbarda.
Že by to bylo ještě někde jinde? Tady je hadice.
No, I wasn't going.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
To ne, no. Zvláštní, kde by mohla být. Jako na místě původní zástavby, takže někde tady. Možná se ještě zkusíme podívat dovnitř. Dá se tam projít, nebo tam budou se ty psy? Jo, budou. Tak tam radši ne.
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't.
Máme začátku.
There was a big aspidistra sitting on a table in the hall. I didn't want a pot plant. I wasn't going to put on the armor, and I couldn't see anything else to do with it.
Tak co máme v tom zrcadle?
The mirror from Lopez's utility room. Yep, I was still looking great.
Musíme ještě jednou to mauzoleum, si něco najdem. Ne. Tak tohle fungovat nebude. Díváme se ještě tam, kam vede ta hadice.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone. I didn't like the idea.
Ne. Znova to mauzoleum, tam něco určitě bude. Tak. Ta svíčka prý nikdy nehořela, ale je snad jediná svýho druhu. Tady bychom ji zapálili. Zase zavřeme okno, protože tady bude průvan. Že by hořelo to. Zapálíme. Musíme zapálit tuhletu svíčku. Velkou. Ty jo. Ta svíčka schořela nějak hodně rychle. Ale něco je uvnitř. Vida.
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Nějaký klíček zajímavý. No vida.
It was a smooth, intricately carved piece of stone that had been concealed inside the great candle.
A zkusíme zajít za Lópezem. Ty už si vzpomněl náhodou.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water,
Mira.
see?
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick, a Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See, here. That is hazel.
Aha. A řekl bys mi,
Catch you
kde
later,
je?
Lopez.
Adios, senor Toba.
No jo, tak musíme najít lísku, jenže... Jo, tady. Tady je líska.
I went over to find a suitable stick.
I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Ne, tak to nejde.
Hi, Lopez.
Lopez.
Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
I can't find any usable branches on that hazel tree.
No, que lata.
How am I supposed to find the well without a divining rod?
I have no idea, senor.
Oh, never mind. Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios.
Zkusíme to ještě.
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing. I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing. I went over to find a I don't... There wasn't a single...
Sakra.
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, sir.
Ví o tomhle?
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah,
A uvidíme, třeba ne.
catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, senor Stobbarda.
Sakra, tak jak najít tu studnu? Mě ta líská, ale pořád nemůžu nic najít.
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Kdybychom ještě zkusili hrabinku, asi něco neví, ale pochybuju.
Hello again. Mind if...
Please, be my...
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was
What's that
buried
first,
inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
A sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
No, aspoň, že tak.
I'll have a look around.
My whole...
Ještě se tam jednou podívám.
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing. So that was what a hazel tree looks like.
Okay. Tady těch víc stromů není víc, co? Škoda.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, sir.
Do háje.
Catch you later.
Může být, sakra. Já se ještě do jiné části zahrady, jestli tady najdeme nějakou druhou lísku. Hele, tady.
It looked a lot like a hazel tree.
Tak rychle.
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
Výborně. Tak zajdeme se za Lopézem, ať jde hledat.
It was a thin, supple twig of hazel.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, sen.
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
No, tak dělej. Tak proutkař, Georgi. Konečně už Lopéze přišlo kropení té trávy. Ten navází šipky.
Senor Stobbarda, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars. Hidden here for hundreds of years. Lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobbarda, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way.
Ale. Takže tam
The
nejde studna.
splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
Takže tam ta
I
studna
could have
nejde.
fallen down that.
No vida. Tak jsme v podzemí té staré studny.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
No jo, tam bude nějaká past.
Thinking back to how long it had taken the can to fall to the bottom, I stayed as far from the edge as I could.
Jo, radši tam nechodit.
Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat. I'd need tools to move all that stuff. Heavy equipment that just wasn't available.
To teda jo. Lví hlava. Chraňte před jednorožcem, jasně.
A great stone lion's head with a gaping maw full of fangs. As far as I knew, nobody had cast eyes upon it for centuries as it stood, waiting in the cool shadows. The words of the psalm kept running through my head. Save me from the lion's mouth.
Takže tam něco je.
A great, as far as I, waiting in the words of the save me. From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
Tak něco uvolníme.
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I...
Ty vole, tak tohle to bylo těsný.
Oh, very funny, you psychos! Signor Stobbarda! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
Hey, tutto mia data! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
Tak jo, podíváme se tamhle. A je tam pěkná tma.
In the deep shadows, it was hard to make anything out. I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
To teda... Jo, tam pustí trošku světla. Zrcátko, ne?
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it seemed.
Myslím, že je tam otvor pro klíč. Vyjde.
Open sesame! Another secret door.
No tak se tam podíváme. Kosti. To jsou ty děti. Takže tam byli celou tu dobu. Schovaný a nikdo už je nedostal ven.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do. You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
Takže ty děti byly vlastně poslední díl skládačky do jejich rodu. Ale jsme zpátky v Paříži a už je tady i Andrew.
Come in, George. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Je to tak.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much,
To je
Well, they've
fakt.
stopped painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Not
Templar, eh?
Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
Věda, takže pojedeme do Skotska.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was.
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Asi není docela žádlý, bych řekl. Tak. Takže skončilo, tam už se vracet nebudem, do Paříže asi teďka taky ne, do Maribu vůbec ne a do Irska taky ne. Takže vlastně my jsme šli do toho Bannockburnu. Tady uložit. A sakra. To bylo přepnutí mezi tím starým režimem hry, to hrát nechci. Tak to zkusíme.
It must be done.
Oh, I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere, out there in the dark, is Scotland. We've come a long way together to get here.
Yeah. Let's hope it was worth it.
Tak jo. Tím bych to tady zkusil uložit. Jo. Tak jo. Takže jedeme teďka s Nikolou vlakem po Skotsku a míříme do kostelu v Bannockburnu. Ale Skotsko si necháme až na příště, tady dnešní video končí. Děkuju vám všem, kdo z toho zvládli sledovat až do konce. Pokud se vám video líbilo, tak lajkujte, sdílejte, komentujte. A pokud se vám líbí moje tvorba a chtěli byste mě podpořit a sledovat aktuální videa, tak neváhejte dát odběr a zvoneček, ať vám nic neuteče. Od mikráku vás zdraví Hlavster. Díky za pozornost a naschle u dalšího videa.